Happy Monday, in other words. Greetings, y'all. All right, so I hope everybody's doing good so far. Monday is technically the start of a lot of people's week. So, may this be a blessed one. Okay. Hold on, child. Hold on. All right, let me do a mic check before we get started. I just want to make sure we can hear everything. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So, hey, Nancy, how are you? Long time no speak. What's this? Oh, hold on, I'm going to throw these pieces of paper away. Okay. So, we're doing mini love reads tonight. If it's been a while for you guys, I would encourage you to check the description before you submit a payment because the structure has changed. I did switch it up a little bit. There's a little bit more options available. So I do have a list of different reads to choose from. So all you gotta do is just expand the description box of this live and you'll see. And then the forms of payment, I only accept 2 forms of payment. So no super chats. For the reads, it's Cash App or PayPal, which all of that information is linked in the chat as well as in the description box for you. Okay. Make sure you leave your question or the number or the topic of reading that you chose in the description. That's listed in the description. You're welcome to more than one. There is combo options as well. Just make sure you read everything carefully and thoroughly. Once the reading has been conducted, it is not refundable. Okay. Um, so yeah, spend your money wisely. Okay. There will be timestamps that will be available at the end of the live. So when you come back for the replay, if you go into the description box, you'll find your name on the list. Next to your name is going to be a timestamp. So you guys can click on that. You don't have to sit through this entire live or wait or anything. So you'll just go straight to your reading if need be. If you fall asleep or you happen to be working or doing something where you can't watch the live or you've missed your reading, a timestamp is available for you. So you don't have to scrub and scroll back and all of that. And everyone is in order of the time that I received your payment. So it's not alphabetical, it's not speeding the line or none of that. It's based off of when I received your payment. So that's how we do it, okay? So let's keep it cute. Let's keep it nice over here, sweet. Be nice, kind to each other. As me as your reader, as a messenger, you gonna show some respect up in here, or you can get out, okay? Um, and I do have a right to deny a person of a reading. If I do not resonate with you, I will send your money back to you, or I just feel like a vibe, but just don't feel led to read for you. I will send your money back. Okay. I'm not going to conduct a reading for someone that I don't feel comfortable with. So if I haven't conducted your reading, I'll send the refund to you. Okay. All right. My house, my rules, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Yes, it has been a while. I've been good. Yeah, I've been good. Life be life, and at times it be, some shit, but not too bad where you can't survive it, or just human things, right? But other than that, I've been well taken care of and blessed by spirit in a lot of ways, and thankful for the people that I do have in my life, and that we're all good, thankfully, with what we got going on, because we always gonna have something, right? It's what we do with it. So yeah, I've been good. I hope you've been well in the meantime too, sis. Hey, Tawanda. Happy Monday. Happy Moon Day. I might have to pause real quick. Let me check something in the oven because I left it and I don't think my daughter is gonna check it. I need to make sure it don't burn. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Thank you for your patience. All right. Okay, just gotta make sure I don't want my dinner to burn, y'all. That'd be really upsetting. Okay, so the names on the list that I have so far are in the chat. So if you want to know where you're at on the list, just look here in the chat, right underneath my first comment. And then if anyone else is interested, if anyone asks why I'm reading, let them know, yes, the list is still open. Have them check the description box before they purchase anything so they know um, what we're offering tonight, because things have changed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Now, say you were up first. My accents, child, they don't be right at all, child. They just, I don't know. They just ain't it. All right. Okay. Let's get your timestamp. If I missed anybody, let me know. I don't think so. No. Okay. Your timestamp is 7 minutes exact. 7 minutes. Okay. All right. See you there. Okay. All right. Let's see what you got, Nancy. You have a topic, but what topic? Let's see. What would happen if this person showed up, or if I showed up at this person's work and gave him your number? The lover's confession. What would they want to say? How about this? How about I ask, because I know you want to ask your own question. I feel like it would be maybe juicier where you can get like the confession and that, the question, if you showed up at this person's business and gave out your number, like what would they be prone to say? Like, let's tap into that. If that's good. If not, if you want to, how you want to do it. That's a good way to frame the question so that you're getting all of what what you just asked. Like, frame it. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if that's how you want to do it, Nancy, before I pull anything. And I'll use these. I mixed the Hidden Truth Oracle and Volume 2 together, so we'll do that. Let me burn. I need to burn some sagers, some smudgy smudge. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. This stuff, I forgot the whatever that is. It's very hard to burn. Okay. All right. All right, no confession. So we can put this back. No confession. We're going to ask what if she were to visit this person's place of work. What was it again? And gave, what would be the potential, the most likely case or scenario if Nancy were to ask or visit this person's work and provided them with her phone number? What would happen, Spirit? Right. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies, with the energies open to each other. What you want Nancy to know. Cast down all vain imaginations or any high thing that tries to exalt itself against the true knowledge and wisdom of you, God. Any delusions, projections, we cast it down. What would happen, most likely? Okay. The High Priestess. Judgment. King of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. I feel like Spirit wants you to trust yourself. with this, because maybe you already kind of have a good sense of how it's going to go. Maybe based off of some sort of past history with this person, or how you guys would engage in some kind of way. Maybe it's like you can kind of predict to an extent how it would go. And it feels like this person would be receptive or open, maybe at first. Um, I feel like there's a reason why this person's been on your mind lately, because maybe you've been on their mind lately. If you look at this card right here, the clouds in the back, there's a ram, which could be Aries energy, maybe. I think this Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. And then you have this woman's face in the sky. So I feel like this person has been thinking about you. Maybe they've kind of put it in the place of like not wanting to really deal with it or put too much energy into it, just kind of like pridefulness, not anything against you, but maybe it's like distractive energy to them, or they perceive it to be. But it feels like if you were to offer to exchange numbers or information with this person, they would be receptive to it. Yeah, that's fine, Ashley. Yeah, because Nancy, she wanted to ask her own question. So as long as it's not a how do they feel, like anything that's already, available, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's something completely original outside of that, yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, because there's already a how do they feel reading. So like if you want to know that specifically, like that's its own separate cost. But if it's like something completely outside of that original question of yours, that's fine. But yeah, I feel like this person would be potentially open. Let's see. I'm gonna use this oracle deck. Nancy's person in question, if she were to visit this person at their place of work and provided them with her phone number, what's most likely to happen? Confusion. Okay. I feel like you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't really know what to do, or you've kind of thought about different ways that maybe you can reconnect with this person. And this is one of the avenues that you perceive as like the best option, which I don't feel like it's completely bad, because your spiritual team is saying to be open. Like, go into this lightheartedly, not for the like pretense of like something like too far out in the future, like something happening specific, or like it has to lead to some sort of romantic thing. It might be just like a gentle opening, reintroduction, because you have kinship with community in your group. So some sort of lighthearted, like maybe even friendly vibes, um, no pressure, it'd be nice to hear from you, something along the lines of that, you know. um because it seems like it will land positively. I feel like these two pages represent two people communicating. One might be like more um receptive in a sense, because this is funny. With the tarot, the wands are more action oriented, assertive, masculine energies, whereas pentacles are more feminine, more receptive energies, much like the cups in the tarot. So one of you is taking the action and maybe more feeling passionate or feeling divinely driven towards taking action, and the other person is receptive to it, but it's like um it's in a fair, it's in a down to earth, welcoming vibe. So I do feel like it'll land positively with this person. Yeah. I hope that answers your question or makes sense to maybe what you were already kind of wrestling with or sensing, felt. Yeah, it could be something that you're divinely guided to do for a reason. With that angel card that came out, like it might there's something bigger than what it seems here. But again, like just on a kind of like an open, receptive, divine flow, not to internalize or try to figure out too much as what it could be. You know what I mean? or how is it going to unfold and what does it mean? Don't wreck your brain with that. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure, sis. It was good hearing from you. Take care in the meantime, and hopefully I'll hear from you again in the divine time. All right. Okay, let's see. But yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nancy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Or I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you're in the US too. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, Miss Anonymous F. Let's get your time stamp, which is, I think that's a 5, or is that a 6? That is 1634. 1634. All right. Let's see. Thank you. In Texas, it's hot out there, huh? It was good hearing from you too. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna check on him at all, which was really strange and different from him. I refused to think it was about work, although we're working out whatever we had going on. I can't help but to ask, could he have been with someone else besides? Okay, this thing about patterns. When they change, people take note. As bad as I didn't want to put too much expectation on, I ended up feeling a way about not seeing a little here from him. Even though it wasn't a major. Hold on. Where did I lost my place? Hold on. Where's that? Major. Okay, it wasn't a major one, as he has before. I don't feel honor as I do with my other. Feeling more of entertainment, so I'm proud of what he felt or how he felt now. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Yeah, that previous shoot. I don't remember what I said in your reading, but yeah, this Mercury retrograde ain't playing with people. It's not like it. It is bringing up ghosts from the past, but I feel like it's for finalities. If I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah. So I'm not shocked. I'm not too shocked by that, Ashley. Okay. Let me read that last part over again. But you were right. I'm over disappointments, even though it wasn't a major one as he was before. But I don't know how he really feels, and I don't feel honor as I do with the other sign, feeling more of entertainment. Okay, so let's tap into how this guy feels. And if it does come out and reveal our spirit, I would like to set that intention. If this other person was spending personal time with someone else other than their team, make it clear, make it plain. What does she need to know as far as where this person is at with her? How do they feel? Okay. How do they feel? What's their energy, their intentions? Okay. Yeah, no problem, Ashley. I'll add you to the list here in a second. Okay. Anonymous F. We clear out previous energies with love, light, and peace to all parties involved. May their energy be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and Ashe. All right. What's the energy around these two? Their connection. What's going on that her divine team wants her to know about this particular person? Spirit, what do you want her to know? Okay. Ace of Cups. 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups. 6 of Swords. Temperance. And 6 of Cups. Okay. Mm, this person's energy just keeps circling around. Like there's, like you said, you picked up a difference in routine. Like something's different between the two of you. Um, it might have something to do with them trying to like seriously play house with someone. but it's like for some reason I don't feel okay, this is what I'm getting. I don't feel like this person was with someone else that they're not familiar with, but it seems like if they were with someone else besides like the business thing, it might have been something like around family. So they could have had their family with them, or they could have took their significant other or who they parade as their, because this is like a weird energy. Like to me, if you're not married and you're kind of like playing house with somebody, it's like a situationship type vibe. Like even if people know that to be your lady or your man, but y'all not really like married, or maybe not even have a real title, like you're not claiming each other in that way, but it's like, oh, we should just, that's just kind of like, you know what this is, and other people just kind of go with that, you know what I mean, like the outside goes with that, or their inner circle, their family, their friends just go along with that. um because this person likes to leave the door cracked for other connections, or specifically your connection, because the Six of Cups to me feels like this person's energy is still orbiting you. It's not closed, it's not done. um this person could be confronted with needing to commit, um be serious, be honest, because this person could be thinking about long term, if they have kids, like or kids with a particular person, and maybe they're still like in some sort of connection together. They're thinking about the longevity of like, what the hell, their, their children. Nova, I can't get that. It's probably the kids in the neighborhood. I can't get the door right now. um yeah, this feels like to me like thinking some sort of longevity, like this person's thinking about their future, and it's not so much like because they want to be with someone out of love and like a soulmate, but it's like um this is interesting. Let me clarify this. Okay. See what's going on with this person when it comes to her. What is this person feeling? Interesting. A lot of cards trying to come out. I wonder how you feel. Would you do it all again? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I hid who I really am from you. This could be a case where this person is slowly but surely maybe um moving away from this, but it's probably for the best. You know, I wish we could go back. You speak to me through music. You came closer than anyone. I have too much to lose. Yeah. And you were the best thing in my life. Like this person appreciates what you guys shared, what you had. This person could have a soft spot for you, have a place for you in their heart. But there's like this choice of needing to preserve something about, I'm getting like their legacy or their future, something with children, maybe. um there is a guilt behind this. It might be like an important conversation that you guys have that could kind of shape the future of this, because I did get in the last reading that most likely you would be to a point where you get fed up. So if it is a conversation that is had, or whether you lead the conversation, pursue the conversation, or they do, or whatever the case may be, however it unfolds, I feel like it's going to be clarity or some sort of conversation around future forward, like a what's in the future, because this is like a turning point. So yeah, this person is being maybe spiritually called out, like their highest self, maybe feeling convicted about something. They could have been around, like I said, people that were with their own family, possibly. And if not, this last trip, I feel like this person is trying to do something different, like trying to shift the way that they've been like connecting with other people, like if they cheat often or they're messing with other people outside of someone that is kind of preserved as like the main type energy, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a turning point with this. It's like I have to stop where I'm at with this. The energy. It's the same exact cards I just pulled in the last one. Self-acceptance, compassion, forgiveness. Yeah, Spirit is wanting you to forgive yourself. Okay, got you, Ashley, no problem. I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to look at this from a place like where you beat yourself up, because with the Eight of Swords coming out, it does put you in a place maybe where it's like, I know this isn't like a serious relationship. I know we're not really technically together, but there was something genuine about it. So it is a little frustrating. You know what I mean? With the confusion card, you might be confused about how you feel about this person. Like one minute you're like, okay, I don't want nothing from him, but at the same time, I do want at least something from him, or I do want to see him. But why? Why is it getting to me? It's like there's a lot of confusion around this. And then you have kinship, because you do feel a genuine connection to this person. It might be like, for the most part, maybe you feel like a genuine friendship with this person, or that you guys connected more than just like on a romantic or sexual level. Like there was more to it than that for you, or it just was a vibe. So it is going to hurt both of you to not continue something, or if it ever comes down to you both being done with this, because I feel like where they're at, their focus is on some sort of family, home type of, um, it feels like home, family, children, keeping the peace, trying to um, either bring peace to the foundation. Like that's what's on their mind. They're thinking about legacy, longevity. They want their kids to grow up maybe in a two-parent household, or to see something structured in a certain way. So this is very conflicting. Spirit doesn't want you to give up hope about this though, because if this is a chapter that is closing very soon, it is divinely timed and it's needed to, because there's more and there's better for you to look forward to. And the first time when I first pulled this, when this came out, the first thing that came to me was Spirit wants you to have better. You know, not even to entertain this too much, or at all, I should say, not even really entertain it, because even though like, okay, this is not that, there's still like energy that you could be putting elsewhere towards yourself, or to the person that really matters or will matter in your world. Like this person doesn't deserve that place anymore. You know what I mean? If ever. So yeah, I do feel like y'all, it's still an open door, and they are kind of keeping it that way slightly. Like they're not fully addressing the elephant in the room. But it will be addressed. It will. Okay. All right, sis. I hope that was helpful, or gave you confirmation maybe. So as always, sis, I'm sending much love to you. Take care of yourself in the meantime. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ashley, let me see. So Ashley, you will be after Mel. So Mel, you are up next. Let's get your time down. 29:37. Okay. So timestamp. All right. So Mel, your question is also, how do they feel? How do they feel? Okay. All right. Let's clear our previous energies and messages. Okay. Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. Ask for permission. A card flew out. Hold on. What is this? King of Wands try to come out. I ask that you give us divine clarity and truth. We clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace to all parties. May their energies be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and ashe. So it is. Ask for permission to tap into Mel's energy and the person whom she's asking about. Their energy is with her. cards. 5 cards, technically. Okay. Strength. Hanged Man. The Emperor. Is 2 of Wands. Let's put you over here, and then this one will be hidden. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. First, it feels like your energy is very self-composed. Like you have really good composure. Like you don't allow yourself to get, maybe you're not easily manipulated, or where most people would have folded or bend for them, or by now, let's say, like whatever has been ongoing between the two of you, like if this is a period of kind of like pulling your energy back from this person or something like that, this person feels like you have a good sense of control. Like you didn't fold yet, and it might be making them feel like they need to either, even if you guys are speaking, because it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're not talking, so let me now speak to kind of get her to open up or see what's up. It could be in the way that they speak, the way they communicate. Certain actions are kind of dictated based off of your lack of unwavering energy. Like you're standing 10 toes on something, and it's triggering a part of them that's trying to stay composed as well, but maybe from a prideful sense. This person can maybe even think this is a game, but this is actually, your stance is healing for you, and it's also healing for them. So like by you not bending, not overgiving, or it's some sort of stance that you're taking that's actually healthy. Girl, not replying in almost a month. God damn. That's a long time to leave somebody on red. Shit. Or not even open it. That's cold. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Because this is the thing. Like if somebody's not coming correctly, or they're just wasting your time by you saying, well, you're wasting my time, you're not going to play with it no more, and I'm not playing with you either. That's what this is giving, and it's kind of triggering to this person. So I feel like this person is stuck in isolation, having to sit with their thoughts. Maybe they feel kind of stuck or restricted, not really knowing what to do, but this is actually a part of awakening something inside of them. Maybe even a need to take accountability and kind of grow up. So you kind of were a catalyst for this, or are a catalyst, and kind of triggered this for them. In other ways, maybe there's other things that's going on, but I feel like this person is missing some like foundational um aspects of like maturity or something. Like, how do I explain this? Yeah, too inconsistent. Yeah. It's like certain fundamental like things that you need as a adult, and maybe even as a man, or if you want a relationship, this is what's required. It's like this is shaking that up for them. So they're not showing the fact that this has really got them kind of puzzled. Um they don't really know what to do. They feel powerless. They feel very restricted, maybe at a place where they can't really let go, or they're, how do I explain this? Maybe even the inability to like not think about this. Like they're really puzzled by it. It could be a little test to the ego too, because strength, sometimes, like if you think of Leo energy in a shadow sense, it is typically cocky, very loud, very boastful in its shadow self. The Emperor being Aries energies can also be a little bit in their shadow self, very egotistical, um selfish even, you know so this person is dealing with that. They may feel like you kind of sunned them a little bit, like you, not like you playing games, because this, none of this gives games. it's very sovereign, it's very mature, it's very like self-assured energy. So it's like you're not bothered by it, and I feel like that's what bothers this person. Like they feel put in their place, you know? Like you're unbothered, you're not at a loss with anything. Like I'm pretty sure this person is perceiving that you're not sweating this at all. Like you're not giving that. If you can leave somebody unread or just not ever opening or responding for like almost a total month, then that's how, like, you know, like this person's not bothered at all. They're not even thinking about me. They can't, you know, they've gone on with theirs. They're not worried about me. So they're thinking about like how you kind of put them in their place too. Like this person is having a hard time moving past this. A part of them could very much so want to do something. This person could be either observing you in some kind of way, or just kind of waiting for a signal or a sign. Like they're not completely confident about taking action or saying anything. This person could be waiting to like if you were to finally respond, or if they finally got off their like off of their pride and potentially try to see what's up with you or try again or call you or something like that. They're thinking about like what kind of plans or how could I create like it's like they almost want a future fake with the hopes that you'll take them seriously. And it's not to be malicious or like deceive you, like um as a means if I just want to mess around with somebody and play games with them. It's more so like I want this person around, but I want to project that I'm ready when I'm really not. Hey Nancy. Yeah, I don't mind, sis. Um, yeah, this is lame. Like what the fuck is this? But that's what I'm getting, like that's what they on. Yeah, but they fear the fact, like, if they were to even do that, because the Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. If they were to like come towards you and just be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it," they're still in this impulsive energy or a place that's not really ready for anything serious. It's very fleeting. Is it just I want to pursue this person because that's what I want right now and that's what feels good to me, or I need to prove to myself that I still am the man, or I can take my power back and control, or maybe get this person to want me or like me again, or play this back and forth game, or be in this person's life and experience them without really maturing and doing what it takes to build for real. It's like this person's afraid that you're too content with that, like with yourself, that you're not going to entertain it, which I don't feel like you are. I mean, judging by what you said and what's here, I don't feel like you'll entertain this type of shit. Let's see what they want to say though. I'm gonna clarify this with the messenger cards. What does this person want her to know? In truth, spirit. In truth, we cast down any trickster spirits, familiar spirits. We bind you, we block you. As for truth, insight, and wisdom that you want her to know, that her divine team wants to know, that she has permission to know. What is the truth? This person's truth. What do they want her to know? I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah. I can't get enough of you. I wish we could go back. You speak to me through music, so there could be some song that reminds them of you, or like maybe it was a song that you guys bonded over or something, or a time. You came closer than anyone, so you got to them, and you are still, when you're not playing the same playbook, the game that they're used to, so that makes you even more a little bit hard to get over, you know. So it is mixed with genuineness, yes, and there's a part of it that is like this immature, like playboy shit. All right, 6 of Swords. Hmm. This person could try to. I feel like if they're not able to make peace with this and just let go, they're going to at least try before they do that to clear the air or like see what's really, because they feel confused. They don't have the clarity that they really need or what they feel they need or what they want. I mean, something could unfold within like 6 months at the most, maybe like all the way up until February. Like there's something, like there's a timeline or a window, spiritual window that's open up until next February, maybe. All right, let's see. Freedom, autonomy, and mobility. To be yourself, live free as a bird. So they're telling you to continue to stay in this stance. And that goes for any person that plays with your energy, like to stay in this energy of like, I'm unfuckwittable, basically, you know? I hold myself to high regard and standard, and I'm free. I'm not restricted. I'm not stuck. It's like you see yourself from a healthy stance, and it's kind of giving Queen of Pentacles energy, you know. She's holding what's valuable to her in her hands, and she's not going to waste it or spend it or give it away easily. If it's not something that's fruitful or abundant or something of value, substance, and wellness or goodness that comes from it, she's not wasting it. So yeah, stay on that. Stay on that. All right. So that's what I'm getting from this. I hope that made sense. Yeah, this person is very immature. And I, from the very jump, child, every time you ask about this person, that's the same shit I be getting. Just immature. Okay. You're very welcome. Yes, my pleasure, sis. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you as always. All right, Miss Ashley. You also wanted to do a how do they feel based off of your current situation. And then Nancy, hold on. Let's see, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. No, I didn't read your Nancy, I didn't read your thing properly. Can I pay the difference for the two topic and ask another question? Hold on. I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell, child, girl? Okay, so let's see. Ashley, you were up next. And then Nancy, I'm just gonna put part 2. Yeah, so I gotta be careful with stuff because sometimes people take advantage of things. So I do not want to let stuff slide. So technically, I mean, that is correct if you get a 2-topic reading, but just next time, you guys, like, yeah, just be clear on what you want first, y'all, because I don't want other people to be like, oh, I can slip and slide, I can change my mind, be like, oh, actually, you know what I mean? So just as a heads up. Okay, Ashley, 4457. Okay, so let's see. How does this person feel? So this is in regards to somebody that recently texted you. Let's see. What's going on? All right, so we clear out previous energies with love, light, and peace. Send all energies to them back in wholeness and in fullness. Close it out with love. Amen. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. This is permission to tap into Ashley's energy and the person on her mind that has recently reached out to her, who's text. Ooh, Seven of Cups. I'm just gonna take that. Okay, Spirit, give me 5 more cards. 5 more. Five more. This person feels. No, it's okay. No, I understand. Yeah, just so people just know, I'm nice, I'm generous, but like with boundaries, Okay. And Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Page of Cups. Why am I keep doing it like that? This is okay. That was supposed to be hidden. I wasn't supposed to see that yet, but it's okay. Whatever. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like this person either had time to process something in regards to you, your connection, or maybe just like their own energy, how they project out into the world, or maybe how they treat people. That could be specific. Um, for some reason, I feel like this person, it's like trying to make amends vibe from this with the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. It feels like, let me make amends. And I feel like you felt this person coming back, or you knew like what they were going to do or prone to say, or you feel like something within this exchange, you feel like it was justified or something, like, yeah, see, I knew, or something along the lines of that. Hey, Ethan. And then you got Six of Swords. This could be this person wanting to clear something up, clear the air with you. This person may not want to fully admit either that you're right about something, or that you're not who they thought you were. Like, if this person was trying to like write something off a certain way, or not engage too much, or feel like um I don't know, it's like this person had to bite their tongue or something, or like eat their words, like they were completely wrong. It's like, that's what I'm getting, like a 360 vibe from this. Interesting. They could have thought about the way that they left things off with you that wasn't really clear, not fair, or they might try to justify and say like, I was just doing what I felt was best for me at the time, um or that they kind of left things at a place where maybe you should have understood where they were coming from. But again, like, there's something where they're seeing the light, seeing the truth of something that maybe they were in error about, or jumped the gun too quickly, or they were projecting out from a place of their own negativity, or their own fears, insecurities, um, uncomfortability, lack of readiness, or something like that. Because there is something where they feel good, like when you guys have interacted, this person, maybe you made them feel good about themselves. You made them feel seen. They felt flattered, or they felt butterflies. They felt some sort of crush vibes between the two of you, or just love. If this isn't like romantic, this could be like, you make me feel at home, make me feel seen. Like, with friends, it feels like when you are bonding with your friends and young guys are having like a good moment, good time, it feels safe, feels secure. You feel bonded. Like, this is my sister, that's my brother, that's my bro. It's like that type of feeling, or just, again, that butterflies, the crush, but nonetheless, it's like this person felt seen by you, felt acknowledged. They might be a little intimidated by you because they feel like you know more than them, or you could see past them, or something, what they project. They might feel like you're emotionally mature or wise in a way that maybe they're still learning, or they feel like they trip themselves up, they jump the gun, they push people away. Um, okay, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. When's your birthday again? Because I already seen the cards, I might as well just reveal it, but I'm not gonna address that card just yet. Let me pull like what they want to say. Saturday. Okay. Wow. I don't know how to feel. I'm in a committed relationship. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. That's interesting. If, I mean, they could have somebody around, or they already maybe have their energy elsewhere or something, or maybe that's what kind of they pushed you away in a sense because of that, or they have someone else lingering around, or that they had somebody that they were dating or seeing, if not right now. But their pushing you away wasn't it wasn't about you. You know, if this was somebody that kind of made you feel like an option or not good enough or something like that, I want to clarify this card. Mhm. Ace of Wands. It could be somebody that they were getting to know before you or something. Like it could be like a fresh connection or something, or I don't know why I feel like a trigger, like they're triggered by something. Ace of Wands and the Hangman. It's like something that they tried to initiate too quickly or something like that. I don't feel like this person's in a committed relationship. That just it doesn't feel that way for some reason. But um like let's say for instance they were talking to somebody and things were progressing very quickly, and then maybe around that same time like you guys kind of started to get to know each other, or they started to have a crush on you or like you. So it complicates something that maybe they were already trying to build. Um But I don't know if that's still going on right now because I'm not picking that up. It's weird. I hope I'm making sense. He broke up with his ex of 4 years, 7 months ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't feel like it's active. And so the Five of Swords right now, I feel like this person, they might still kind of have a little bit of um a self-protective vibe to them where you can't fully read them or fully get too close. Like they'll always have their guards up, and based off of what you said as far as like they just recently had a breakup with someone they were with for a significant amount of time, I could see why this person might be a little hesitant even though things or vibes feel good. I don't feel like this person's going to cut you off, but there might be times where you're met with an emotional wall with this person. Yeah. No, I think that is it because I didn't pick up that they were with somebody right now, but it felt like a something that was fresh. Either they got into something recently or building, or uh, yeah, because it doesn't feel like this person was in anything. I didn't pick that up. Yeah, this person feels like a little emotionally closed, not the most open individual right now, and that would make sense. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. Sacrifice, letting go, and devotion. Time-consuming sacrifices will not yield positive results. If it gets to a point where you feel like you're overextending or giving too much, or is this too much of an effort with this person, like um, to open up or get them to be open to you, you might have to make a decision if it's worth that for you. You know what I mean? Like, is it worth that investment? Because granted, like, I understand if somebody is not really ready to fully engage or open up. Like, I like you, I wouldn't mind getting to know you as a friend, or maybe possibly like see where things could land, but I'm not even sure if that, if I'm open to a relationship. But I feel like um this person is, they like you, they do. It's not that they don't like you. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's not emotionally ready or open, maybe quick to judge things due to self-protection, you know? So it's up to you. Like, if this is something that is emotionally draining or becomes emotionally draining, or you feel like I like him, but he's not really opening up, or he's not making an effort and it's just all me, or like it's not something that spirit wants you to carry, that emotional labor. Because they are kind of defensive or a little closed. I do get that from them. Yeah. So it might be one of those things too, like where they'll feel safer building a friendship before leaping or jumping into anything. So if it's worth that for you, like you genuinely like them, that's up to you. Yeah, I can see that. But yes, that is what I'm getting, sis. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I feel like he's interested. I do. I feel like he likes you. He likes the exchange. There is a crush there, but I feel like it's with kind of with boundaries though. You know what I mean? Like, keep you at arm's length type vibes. Okay. But yes, I know. You're welcome. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Take care. I'll talk to you in divine time. Okay, let me see. All right, so Nancy, you're up next, and then Ethan. I appreciate the love, the generosity. Thank you. Okay, so Nancy, part two. Your timestamp is is that an 8? I think that says 58:39. Okay, 58:39. Timestamp. Okay. Let me just make sure, because I'm pretty sure if it changes, I'll know that that's a 58. Yeah, okay. All right. So, what is this connection really about? What is this connection really about? What is this connection really about? Okay, we clear out previous energies. Ashley and her person of interest energy with love, light, and peace. May their energies be restored in wholeness and in fullness and love. We close it out. Amen. Ashe. Okay, permission, tap back into Nancy and the person on her mind with the question, what is this connection really all about? What is this connection really all about? What is this connection really all about? What do you want her to know? Okay. This connection really all about? Um, Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like it's either, okay, because I'm getting two things, but I feel like it's revealing like what this connection is all about on their side for them as well, or what spirit wants them to kind of take this as. So there's something about trusting or following the heart, not loosely and not aimlessly, I should say, not following your heart from that perspective or just impulsiveness, but um following the spark of, like, if something ignites you, because it's kind of feels intuitive, but it's like on the surface it doesn't seem intuitive, but deeply underneath the surface this is a intuitive pursuit. This connection is meant to speak to an inner part of you that is soul searching or seeking something of depth. This person is a safe place for this because their energy is receptive to you. Maybe this also teaches them to be more softer, um, more present, maybe show them, like, for you through this person for sure, because with the nine of pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the king of pentacles being here, to me this is like generosity of energy, someone that may show you some type of, not really love or affection, but just like respect, or giving you a sneak peek of maybe a type of masculine that makes you feel secure and soft in your energy, where you don't feel like you have to perform or do too much. Maybe to relax in this energy, allow yourself to receive, but from a place where you're not losing yourself, you know, um, and where the person can't take full credit for your energy either. So it's not like a dependency upon a person and their validation, or how much attention and love they give you, or them choosing you. It's not that. Yeah, it's like synchronicities are very significant, or you have like a maybe two significant synchronicities that are connected to this person that you see often. And it's not so much about the person, like on the surface, yes, it's like to get your attention, like certain things connected to them. But underneath the surface, again, it's like there's a deeper um spiritual or intuitive energy to this. Like it's a signal for something deeper, not just so much about this person. They are a catalyst to some sort of path that you're on, because I can't say 100% that the path leads to this person as the land, or like this ship is going to sail and land here and that person is there. I can't say that 100% because it's almost like spirit is, if I'm looking at this, because I read cards like really weird, so it may not make sense to everybody, but like looking at this card, you don't know where they're going. You know they're on a journey, you know they're headed somewhere, but you don't know where it lands. And it's like spirit wants to leave it like that because it's about the journey. It's not about where is this going to end up, because this person's significant in your journey, yes. And it's like they're leading you in your heart. They want your heart to stay open to the journey, not so much like open to what this is going to be with this person. Be open to them, yes, for what this could be or what they may represent, even if you don't know what that is, like with an open heart. Like, what's this shiny thing? Like, what is this? Like how Little Mermaid, I don't know why they show me the Little Mermaid, but like the Little Mermaid had like an obsession with gathering objects, and it would be like strange things to her, like a fork. She didn't understand what that was, you know? And it's like, allow yourself, because if you really look at it, her curiosity, her desire for change, or to get out of a certain or specific type of energy, even though there's parts of that movie where I feel like it's just kind of embarrassing. Like, why are you giving away your voice for a dude? But if I look at it a little deeper, it wasn't just about Eric. It was because she wanted to experience that life. You know what I mean? As a human being and not just as a mermaid. She wanted to go beyond the depths and experience what's above that. So you can't really fault her for that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of giving that, like, this person can represent something that piques your curiosity, but it's much more deeper and bigger than that. It's centered around your desire to explore or experience more for yourself, which could lead to love, whether it's with this person or the person that it's meant to. But they represent something that is like that shiny object, or is that thing that calls you to seek more. And that's what they're here to do. Um, but yeah, it's not about the full destination of like what this, I hope that makes sense, like what it is. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. So Nancy, that was your reading. Hey sis. Leslie, yeah, I have one more person ahead. I just ended one read and I have one more. You're very welcome. Yes. Absolutely. That's a good thing. Appreciate the experience. Yes, that's a beautiful perspective to lead with in any type of relationship. But yes, it's my pleasure as always. I'm sending much love to you again. Enjoy the rest of your night. And Ethan, you're up next. And Leslie, if you're interested, you'll be after Ethan. Ethan is treating himself to his birthday, so he got a couple of readings. So we're going to take our time, okay? Everybody wish Ethan a happy birthday or early birthday, even though it's a few days, but let's wish him an early birthday while he's here. Check the description because there's different types of readings on the list. So we kind of changed the structure a little bit. So yeah, pricing is in the description. You're welcome. Happy birthday to you. All right, let's get your time stamp. We are at what is this? 67:40. So that's 1 hour and 7 minutes, 40 seconds. All right. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Hold on. Okay, how does this person feel? Okay, let me see. The other Lover's Confession, Divine Partner Vibe Spread. Okay. All right, got you. Let's start with the how do they feel read for this particular person in question. Okay. All right. Spirit, we clear our previous energies with love, light, healing, and peace. Restore to all parties involved. Nancy and her person of interest. We clear out their energy with love, light. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Ethan's energy and the person in question that they're asking about. How does this person really feel about them? This person of interest. What do you want Ethan to know? Spirit, give me 5. Actually, 6, right? Give me, no, 5 cards. Give me 5 cards. Actually, no, I need 6 cards. Give me 6 cards. Give me 6 cards. Okay. Bottom 10 of cups. Okay. So how does this person currently feel about you? Well, you got them thinking on something. Got them meditating here. They're in their head about you. There's a woman here. If you look at this card closely, it's like a woman, like a Mother Mary figure, and a woman kneeling before her. So this could represent this person's beliefs about something. It doesn't have to be religion specifically, but like could be Catholic faith. Okay, thank you, sis. It could be Catholic faith, yes, or it could be something around a woman. Um, yeah, because you don't gotta say what it is, because I already kind of sense what it is already. You already pretty much said it. You don't gotta say it in the chat, but that is something that they wrestle with, because not saying that this person may not be into women, but almost like a part of the reason why they stick to women is because of a belief system, or yeah, I yeah, it kind of is that. It's because it fits some sort of upbringing, societal thing. Like there's a lot that goes into it. So they're in contemplation of this, not just about you completely. I feel like this person deals with this silently too. They may have expressed this to you a little bit or told you some bits of this, but this is what's at the center of their feelings towards you. This is part of it. There's an energy here where they do want the tradition to an extent. Again, you look at the Hierophant here, that religious energy. Part of it is because of upbringing, like that's what I should want. They may want partnership, they may want companionship in a way like where there is family dynamics or there's a stable structure, a home, commitment, but it might look different. And I feel like they're wrestling with that a little bit. They do think about what's right and what's wrong with you. And what I mean, like what's wrong, what's right with you, not like you as a person, but like being connected or liking you, maybe even potentially dating you, being with you. They think about the rights and the wrongs of that, what that would look like. You notice how there's two men here at the foot of this Hierophant. So what that looks like, the constitution of that, because do I want to marry a woman, have the white picket fence with the 10 of cups, have that happy ending, have the kids and all of that, or is my truth with having that with a man? Like, let's just cut the bullshit. Like, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and I feel like it's a wrestle with this because they're not fully sovereign in that. So they may say, "Oh yeah, I'm bisexual," because I don't feel like it's necessarily because they like both. I feel like part of them is holding on to one side because it's safer. I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100. I feel like that's what it is. They're holding on to this side because it's safer. Even though the world does support this type of union and marriage, it's still like something in their mind that they're trying to understand themselves about, really. They're trying to understand their sexuality. They're trying to understand how their desires fit around who they feel drawn to. And you trigger this for them, or you are the catalyst to that. They do feel like you came in at the divine right time with this Wheel of Fortune card. They may even perceive that you're here to show them something, teach them something, or you have shown them and teach them something about themselves just by being present and connected to you. I feel like that's what they instinctively feel. There's a lot of major arcanas, at least from what I can see. I believe it's like 3 out of the 6 are majors. I don't know what this one is yet. Um, but yeah, I feel like there's a fear around, like, if they were just to let go and follow their heart maybe, or just follow their instincts of what they feel most pulled towards right now, um where would that take them? Where would that lead? Would it crash and burn, or would it be something that leads them to like their true happiness? So let's see what they want you to know. What is it they want you to know? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, this is what their fear. Yeah. Not the other dude you in love with. What you got going on over there? You got others. I compare others to you. Okay, that makes sense. I can't be with you, and I don't know what comes next. So it's like they're telling themselves right now, at least, they cannot be with you. Like they're still wrestling with themselves. So there's a fear of the unknown. I don't know what comes next. Like what would happen? What would come of this? And they compare you to other people, and it could be a specific person because that Queen of Pentacles is there. So let's see, Page of Pentacles. This person could either, I heard confession, but I don't get that from the Page of Pentacles typically, but like I heard confession. This person could make a confession to you that I feel like that's going to solidify something for you. This person might omit a truth that, yeah, I feel like it's going to hit heavy. Like this person, whatever they say, is coming from the pureness of themselves. Like since they're a Capricorn, like you said, I feel like this is their youthful self or their pure inner child self, the self that's not trying to be controlled or come off a certain way. This is the pure heart self expressing something. And I feel like it's going to hit heavy for you. It's going to solidify something, whether it's solidify like a truth or something you were already asking or questioning yourself, whatever it might be. It's important information. It's coming from the pureness of them, completely unfiltered, vulnerable space. Could be something around childhood too, maybe. No, it's deeper than just like a celebrity male crush that they want to get with. No, this is something I feel. I mean, that could be part of it. Like if you were questioning, like, are they into men? Is that what they is it? You know, but this is something deep. Okay, let's see. Correspondence, messenger letter, telling you some sort of like it's coming. It says hurry up, mail, love cannot wait. Something is going, like they're going to say something to you, or they're going to text you or send you. It's going to be something significant. So just be ready for that. Just be open. Don't think too deep into it. What is it? What could it be? It's something that's coming. And it's like from a pure space. It's not much thought into it. It's openness. It could be like when this person feels the most comfortable, most safe to express themselves or something like that. But yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So you had two love topics as well. Let's see. Where is it at? So what this person wants to say, they're more of just your best friend. And then the other energy is like divine partnership vibes. Okay. So let's see what your friend in question, clear the other party's energy out with love, light, and peace. Clear it out with love. Yeah, that was interesting. You always come with the interesting shit. Like I must say, thank you, Spirit, for divine wisdom. This friend in question. Does this person have a love confession for Ethan that they want Ethan to know, or that you want Ethan to know, to clear the air, or anything, or just what this person wants to say to Ethan? Power, the devil, ooh, oh, Nine of Pentacles, the fuck is with this Hierophant business? Justice, Six of Wands. You and this person get along, but you guys might also clash at times. I feel like this this person could feel an attraction towards you too. I feel like this person admires something about you. Even the things that they don't admit, like it could be things that they don't always agree with, but they admire you for it. Like it could be the same things that sometimes they might criticize you about. Um, but in actuality, it's things that they also admire about you. Maybe it makes them feel uncomfortable, makes them feel inferior sometimes, but they would feel like if this person was to be honest with you for real, um, they would admit like what about you triggers them is something that actually they admire about you. Maybe even I don't know if this person would tell you that they're attracted to you. I don't feel like they would be that honest for some reason about that. This person cares about what people think about them. They even care about what you think about them. And that could bother them a little bit. That devil in the tower to me is like heavy trigger vibes. But they respect you. The Hierophant and the Justice card. Um, they might kind of silently compete with you sometimes. His girlfriend is a weird hell no. Yeah. He's interested. So yeah, that makes sense why he wouldn't be confident. If he has a girlfriend, what in the world be going what Ethan? What be going on, child? What is this? Like what is all of this? It's weird. Yeah, like okay, that makes sense. Why he's not confident in that. You trigger him. So like let's say for instance like he's envious of the fact that you're openly confident in your sexuality or you're confident in who you are just as a person, and they're not that way. There's a little bit of preserved energy. They should be confident and feel secure in their sexuality or with their partner, but they're not. That's what I'm getting. It's fucking crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm not doing this. This is getting messy, child. This is getting messy. This is getting messy. Mm. So I don't know if you got a vibe from him, like a flirty vibe from him, but it's like it's not by mistake. He could have grazed you, touched you in a certain way, but I can't do this. Okay. Yeah. There's some sort of grazing or touching you, not making a pass, but just like it could have just no, they knew what the fuck they were doing. No, they did. Yeah. This feels experimental type vibes to me. What the fuck? No wonder you two didn't like had me like approve that. Like I'm not gonna repeat that, but that makes sense. That's funny. Okay. I tell you, you be giving me some entertainment, child, with your stuff. Oh, okay. Shoot. All right. You wanted a divine partnership read. Okay. Divine partnership vibes. Let's tap into that. Okay. How do I want to do this? Mm, okay. Clear out other parties' energies. Yeah, I did want to ask you something as well too. So that would be perfect timing. Yeah, so just text me and I'll like voice record you or voice clip you. 'Cause I gotta eat dinner after this. Try. I ain't ate dinner yet. Um, that should be fun. A music festival. Hey, for your birthday, that's what's up. That's fun. Mel, you can just as long as it's not any topics that's already available. So like if it's anything outside of how do they feel, um, or whatever the other topics are, 25. Just 25. Okay. All right, let's tap into the essence of Ethan's divine partner. Let's see. What's their essence? Their true soul essence. 5 of Cups. What's wrong with them? Okay, how they feel. Let's see. Like, how would they feel about you on a soul level? On a soul level, how would this person feel about Ethan? Ethan's divine partner. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, there. Okay. Let's see. What else? Divine partner. Ethan's divine partner. That'd be crazy. I'm sick of the Hierophant coming out. Let's see. Empress. Okay, I haven't seen her all night. Okay. I was about to say, because I seen her and I was like, I know this ain't the Hierophant, but yeah. You got the Moon at the bottom. So let's tap into your person. I feel like, because I asked what is their soul essence, the 5 of Cups came out. Your person could have gone through a lot of things in their life, a lot of disappointments. They might have abandonment wounds that they're still working through. Feel like they're a loving person. They'll be a loving partner. They may know what it's like to not be loved sometimes. So I feel like when they love someone, they're going to love them from a place of purity, from a place that they would want to be loved, appreciated, and seen. This person may have had to walk away from people or things that they really didn't want to. Maybe this person feels like they've been let down a lot, like people are not who they say they were, or yeah. This person could have felt like they were chasing love or addicted to love, or gave a lot emotionally to people that did not pour back into them. So like in their soul essence, they're a person not so emo. Yeah, they are a person that has gone through some dark times, but I feel like they still see the bright side of things. And they might have lost some people. This looks like a graveyard. I never really noticed that. It's like a graveyard in the background, or a cemetery or something. So they could have lost some significant people in their life, or yeah. But this is a deep person. They could be like a water placement somewhere, like Scorpio maybe specifically. I feel like that's some Scorpio energy in their chart. This person could feel like about you, like just deep down on a soul level, feel a connection to you, like home. They feel immediately safe with you. You might remind them of someone close to them, or someone that was close to them that they were very fond of, like a family member or a childhood friend. Like there's a yeah, you guys might be like friends first, or that is a big part of your relationship, is that you guys will be friends, that you'll be like family to them. Um Someone that they would want to take serious. You make this person feel at home or feel connected to something. Maybe this is you letting them into like your family or something like that. Like, because this person may not have much family or something like that. Or it could even be friend groups, some like where you have a community or circle of people that you love and you trust, and you bring them into that. So you bring this sort of healing. Because I feel like this person is releasing this abandonment, or feeling like alone, or feeling unloved sometimes. Maybe feeling like they're too deep or too much for people too. Like they're releasing that. I feel like you either you show them that they're desirable with this Empress card, like you show them that they are lovable, that they are attractive. Because it's like this person, I don't know, like it's giving, them dogs, that commercial, In the Arms of an Angel commercial. like the dogs, the poor things, the ones that like they be shaking in their cages and like, don't touch me, bitch. Like, or they just be looking real, just tired and worn down, like they ain't ate and they got like the crust on their eye. And it just really pulls at your heartstrings. You're like, what the fuck? Like, who would do this to an animal? Or what did that animal go through? That's what they given kind of. Um, and it's like you want to love them. You want to like show them that they do have a place in the world, or that's just what your energy gives to them. Whether you say that or not, that's what your energy kind of gives to them. I feel like your connection, like the deeper parts of your connection, is definitely meant to heal one another, but not from trauma bonding. It's not that type of vibe. It's not trauma bonding, and it's definitely not like this heavy, burdensome, like I need you to survive vibes. It's just like the parts of yourself, like when you meet like good people, like a good friend or something like that, they remind you like, no, not all, friends are terrible. Not, you know what I mean? Like it's given that vibe. Um, yeah, like this feels in short, because I mean, I'm sure there's more to your connection than that, but there is a deep healing vibe to this. Not your rent. Girl. She said, I see. That's funny. No, I know what you mean. But yeah, Ethan, that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that was helpful. Oh, that's funny. Girl, if you sent your rent, my shit would just be like, I'd be like, wait a minute, what is all of this? This is a blessing from the door. No, hell no. I wouldn't even do that. That's horrible. Oh my God. Okay. You're welcome. My pleasure. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little. All right. So Leslie, you're up next, and then Mel part 2. So that's gonna have to be it after that, y'all, because I gotta eat still. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Okay. I appreciate y'all. All right, Leslie, Mel part 2. All right. Um 9307. So that's 1:33 minutes, 7 seconds. Okay, 1 hour 33 and 7 seconds. Okay. All right. All right, Leslie, let's get your question. Okay. Does blank have an interest in other women? Does blank have interest in other women? Okay. All right. Spirit, we clear all previous energies. We send love, light, and peace back to Ethan and all parties in question involved. Their energy and wholeness restored in fullness. We clear this energy out with love. Amen. Ashe. Okay. All right. Miss Leslie, I asked for permission to tap into her energy and her person in question. If this person is interested in other women at all, is this person interested in other women, another woman? If so, why or how? And if not, give her some clarity around that as well. Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Is this person in question interested in other women? Okay, 2 of Wands, Empress, Ace of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 5 of Cups. I want to say yes. This person, it could be like this person pays attention to women in their surroundings, like work surroundings or something like that. Work setting could even be like online. Um, there's something about this person that is honest in this, or there's something that has come out or slips, like they say things, they make comments about women or something. Like it's something that you would already kind of get the vibe of that they've said to you. Like it might not be as, yeah, I'm trying to talk to somebody else, like that blatant, but it could be, yeah, this woman, it's like the way they speak about women in a way that would give you that. It feels like they're telling you without saying it up front almost, but maybe even they are blunt in that way because the King of Swords is very blunt and honest with the Ace of Swords here, true. So I feel like yes, um, this person is focused. It's almost like they're focused on a particular woman, and it feels like it could be you, but there's also like, well, I'm still keeping the engagement open um elsewhere. I don't feel like this person would do anything though. Like if this is a person that you're dating or in a relationship with, the 5 of Cups, it doesn't seem like this person feels like that's a smart move for them to entertain another woman. But it's like they are interested. They're still looking at other women or something. Like this is so weird and uncomfortable to say, but I'm gonna clarify this energy, spirit. What is this energy? Courage, temerity, audacity. You have the audacious to be the first to seize a golden opportunity. Yeah, it's like if they see a beautiful woman, they might not shoot their shot like trying to get something going, but they might compliment, they might flirt. There is something where this person is, they entertain other women to an extent. I can't say full blown like this person is engaging in dates or sexual activity with other women, but there is like communication or watching, noticing, complimenting, um, like trying to be fresh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the vibe I get from this. Like, I'm getting a yes in like in the way that they kind of go about it vibe. Um, yeah, I don't know about if I like all of this. Okay, I don't know about this. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like this person does have interest in other women in some way. Like they're not completely eyes on one person, one woman. Yeah, I don't feel like this person, what the hell? I don't feel like this person is engaging too much, like in a, because it's inappropriate either way it goes, but it doesn't feel like sexual or, and it could also be too like this person is emotionally discontent, they're not happy with something in their lives, or they're depressed, or they're like just not feeling emotionally fulfilled. 3 of Swords, yeah, 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 that's what I'm getting. Yeah, yeah, because I feel like it's something that you would be able to kind of pick up on, like just based off of their either things that they've said to you, or just you've heard them say, or like the way they talk. It's something that's very blatant that they've said. That's what I'm getting. Not at all, girl. No. Nope. Um, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, no, I don't feel like this person is the type that will commit right now. Like their eyes are open to other people. Like they're still looking around or still noticing. Still, like it's inappropriate. Like you can't stop a man or woman from seeing, a person attractive or saying like, oh, they look good or noticing, but it's like it's a disrespectful borderline with that, you know. So that's what I'm getting from this. So, yes, sis, I hope that was helpful. You're very welcome. My pleasure as always, sis. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your night, too. And I'll catch you in divine time. Ooh, hell no. Yeah, that's definitely a no, 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 no. Yeah, we don't want no type of look like that type of hell no, no womanizers. No. Yes. Any reads tonight? You guys, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Ishika? Ishika? Yeah, all readings tonight are the price is listed in the description. There's different types of reads that we offer. So you can, check the description, see if there's anything that um you would like to get a reading on. But no free reads tonight. No, ma'am. No free reads. All right. So, um, let's tap in here. Miss Mel, you are up next. And that will be the last read for tonight, y'all. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. 101:24. I do not remember. Is that 41? I think that's 41 minutes. I think so. 1 hour, 41 minutes. I think so. I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to, I'll convert it later. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's see. Mel. Where is your, hold on. Hold on. Two questions. How do they look back on your memories / impact? Is it more about lust or genuine love? And what are they telling their brother about this, and how do they describe you? Okay. Hey, sis. Yeah, I'm about to. Did you have a question? Because technically I'm still on reading, but if you wanted a question, like if I'm still reading, um, that's fine. If you want to submit a reading, if not, we can wait till next time. It's up to you. But I'm about to start a read. All right. So, how did this person look back on your memories? Like, what is the impact? Is it more about a lustful thing, or is it genuine love? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace, and healing restored to all parties, including Leslie. We send her love, light, and peace. We clear this energy out with love. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Mel's energy. Okay, I got you, sis. Thank you. I'll catch you next week, hopefully. All right. Ooh. Okay, these cards flew out. Knight of Swords and Tempers. I'm gonna put them back. I'm focused on the question, the memories, the impact that Mel had on them. Was it about lust, or was it about genuine love or interest on their behalf, on this other person's end? Okay, these cards literally just like spit themselves out. Okay, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, Devil, the Tower. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So I feel like you impacted this person a lot, like their ego. I feel like this person knows that they can't play with you. Um, their initial interest could have been lustful, because you do have the Devil with the Tower. And they kind of quickly realize that you're not the one for that. Like, you're not the one to like play with or manipulate. This person also, they could be very impacted by the way that you stood in your power. Yeah, you stood in your power. Um, there's also an element to this where they might have just wanted to have fun too. It wasn't like lust in the sense of like it might not have been just a lust as like a sexual lust, like, oh, I just want to have sex, but like in a way, I want something playful and frivolous. Because the devil doesn't always have to be about addictions and obsessions or sexual bondage or lust in that sense. Could be the lust of the eye, a lust to experience like something like later that will bind you. You know what's coming to me is so weird, but why is all these Disney movies coming to me tonight? So the Pinocchio, that scene in Pinocchio, the Disney version of it, where the little boys they went to um this little what was I can't even remember how they got there. It was like a little festival or carnival with all these like young boys, and then they were like bad kids. They were terrible kids. Like they were already like kind of bad. And reckless and doing all this crazy stuff. They was smoking, they was drinking, they were just tearing up the place, right? And they turned into donkeys. Like, but I feel like that was metaphoric, like making fools of themselves, being ignorant, being dumb, you know what I mean? And that was their like their representation. Like that was a way to symbolically express that these kids are doing foolish acts, things that they're going to regret later. So even though their lust was drawn to that in rebellion and just do what I want, and I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna drink, it's showing them that they're really foolish, right? So I feel like this person, just because like this person could have been given into their lust, like, oh, I see an attractive person, I'm just wanting to have fun, and they're used to connections that aren't based on anything of real substance or longevity. You know, they're built on the wrong things, therefore they always fail. And I remember picking that up for this person in so many reads, that same energy. Like they may go into it thinking they're going to have a girlfriend, but they go into it with the wrong reasons, the wrong energy behind it. So that is, I feel like this person does kind of remember um their attraction and what draws them to you, but what later they thought was like it flipped, it turned on them. So in a way that I feel like they're not going to forget you because you kind of put them in their place. You are putting them in their place. So there's another thing that I wanted to say and it just slipped my mind. I wrote like this it's not even a poem, it's just some words that I wrote. But like the first thing that I put was they came for the fantasy, but they were met with the prophecy. That's the vibe I get from this. Okay. So let's see what they're telling their brother about you that you need to know, the spirit wants you to know, and in ways that they describe you to this person, to their brother. Wow, cards just like coming now. Okay, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You got all these other cards too. I feel like they're being very vulnerable with this person in their expression. This could be the King of Wands, like how they presented themselves or how they wanted to present themselves to you. But with this brother, they're more vulnerable. Um, one of them is older or younger. I don't know if this person is younger. We've got the Page of Swords and the King of Swords at the bottom. I feel like that could be the person that they're talking to. Um, Also the relation between the suit, the Page of Swords, King of Swords. They're more vulnerable with this person when it comes to like the truth of this. They might express the fact that it's almost like they might have said something like they thought that um something about confidence about themselves or something that they thought you would see in them. Um it might be that they express they don't know how you see them. like how you see them, how they um wonder if like they came off the wrong way. If they came off a certain way that seemed confident or maybe even seemed cocky, they feel like they might describe you as like a person that wants, with the 10 of Cups, some sort of partnership, somebody that's going to meet you where you are, 3 of Pentacles. They might say that you're somebody that may even want to be married, maybe not right at this moment, or with them. They're not, I don't feel like they would say, oh, she wanted to marry me, but like you're someone that wants that in life, or you want somebody that will commit, um, put in the right amount of effort. They feel like they waited too late or something like that. They thought they had time, or they thought they had more time with you, that you would be more patient with them or something like that, or you guys would have more time. Now they might be thinking, should I say something? Should I do something? Do you think I should? They might tell this person that they watch you or something like that, or that they're waiting from something from you, or waiting for a sign from you. They might have said I was scared or I was nervous about something. That 9 of Wands, like I was scared to do something, I was scared to approach, or I felt intimidated, and they feel like they lost their chance, or they don't know if there's still an opportunity or chance. They may say like, because it's almost like they're debating between, should I wait for this person to say or do something, or wait for a sign from them before I do something. But another part of them knows that they would have to be brave or be confident, man up to something. But I feel like they're afraid to do that. Yeah, so they're not really describing you too much. It's like, other than what I can pick up is like, they might say that they don't really know how you see them, if you have the wrong impression of who they are, like they rubbed you the wrong way, that you wanted something real, or you do want a long-term relationship commitment, you eventually want to get married. You're not here to play around. They feel like they wasted your time. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. Like if they're describing you. Yeah, they may talk to this brother because this brother is either wise, or they've never lied to them about things. They're very honest. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I see. I'm gonna clarify with this deck. Oh, that was crazy. It was like, don't shuffle. Um, breadcrumbing. Damn. Yeah. Yep. On red. Not on red. That is so funny. He looks salty. No, no, that's what I'm getting. That's straight up. It's like confirming. It says giving minimal attention, giving options or keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Like they're admitting to like their shit. And then at the bottom, on red, ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. Can't make this shit up. All right. That's it for the night, y'all. I hope that all these readings that y'all got, okay, that y'all reads resonated with y'all, okay, each and every one of you. Maybe cross watchers receive some clarity, some guidance through another person's reading. That does happen sometimes. I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you guys show some love, like the video. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, I'm available for bookings on my website. The links will be in the description. If not of this video, I don't know if it's going to fit in this video, but and any of my other videos, Walu Child Readings .ninja, Walu Child Readings .ninja, and you can either book voice recorded readings through the shop or on the book online tab for phone readings. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Mel, I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope this resonates. And I'll catch you guys in the next live, next video, whatever we're doing next. And until next time, be blessed, be safe, enjoy the rest of your night, your day.